So hi, this is Felicia Cruz. I'm the Business Dev Executive for Vitalstrats. And quickly, we'll do a credentials presentation just to give you an overview of who Vitalstrats is. So Vitalstrats Creative Solutions is a digital content production company, and we function both as an advertising company and a video production house in one. So for most of our clients, that's really a plus in terms of you don't have to go to a separate agency for the concept and another separate agency for the execution, because we can do both for you. So our high quality of work really stems from our 13 years of experience in the business. So we have worked with a lot of different industries, from pharmaceutical and health, education, banking and finance, food and beverage, real estate. So you name it, we've probably worked with that industry. Some of our past and current clients you will see in our demo reel later on. So the question is, what can we do for you? So what we really want to do is we want to power up your digital content through strategic creativity. So we not only want to create visually appealing content, we also want to make it strategic. Strategic in the sense that it's able to achieve all your objectives, your KPAs, your KRAs. And also we really want to influence your audience. We want to influence their behavior, we want to reach out to them, and we want to make your brand known to them. So given our 13 years of experience in the industry, of course, we've diversified the set of services that we offer to our clients. First up, we offer campaign solutions. So for campaign solutions, this basically covers the creation of your marketing campaigns from the concept up until the tactical execution of your daily content plan. We do it for our clients. Second, we do video production solutions. This is actually one of our core services, and it covers the overall video production requirement from the script writing up until the shoot, up until the post-production editing. We do it for our clients. Now, our clients really use this in a number of ways. More traditional ways of using video production is for corporate AVPs, be it for internal purposes, such as instructional materials or infographics videos. Or some insight that we've seen from most of our clients nowadays is that they use a lot of video content for their social media channels. This is because we see a lot of higher engagement with video content as opposed to just static content. So the third service that we offer is the strategic design solutions, which basically covers the creation of your marketing collaterals, be it for branding, let's say the creation of your logo or the creation of your business cards cascading from that branding. And then we also move on to marketing collaterals in print and digital. So for print, it can be in traditional forms like posters, flyers, or brochures. Or for digital, we can also expand it to, let's say, newsletters or the electronic direct mailers. So leading up from video production solutions, of course, we also offer social media marketing solutions. So this is basically creating the written and the visual content for all of your social media channels. Be it in Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, or Twitter, we create the content and we also manage these channels for you. So in terms of management, nowadays we see a lot of interaction with the channels. So in terms of replying to the comments, managing the page, and managing the overall strategy for your content calendar, of course, we do it for our clients. Fifth and last service that we offer is the corporate event solutions. This basically covers the creation of the concept up until the management of the event itself. So for corporate events, this is basically for your award ceremonies, your press launches, your conferences, etc. So with our ability to really create the content from conceptualization up until execution, this is something that we attribute strongly to our creative team and our wide pool of talents. So for the wide pool of talents, this really depends on the scale of the project we would have to get from our pool of DOPs, PAs, or directors, depending on the type of project that we are encountering. So just to quickly introduce you to some of the members of the team, of course, VCS is made up of a unique set of individuals who each have something innovative to bring to the table. And of course, in VCS, we want to foster a culture of creativity and innovation. And with our clients, we want to give them what they really need and not just what they ask for. So as I've mentioned earlier, I'm going to show you our demo reel. This basically shows you all the past and current clients that VCS has handled. And also, of course, everything that you will see in this demo reel was done in-house by our editors, our creatives, our directors, etc.
Buddy, you're a boy, make a big noise. Big noise, big noise, big noise, big noise. Boy, make a big noise, big noise, big noise. Everybody. Make a big noise, playing in the street, gonna be a big man someday. You got mud on your face, you big disgrace, kicking your can all over the place, singing we will rock you, we will rock you. Buddy, you're a young man, hard man, shouting in the street, gonna take on the world someday. You got blood on your face, you big disgrace, waving your banner all over the place. Sing it, robot, rock. We will robot rock. We will robot rock. We will sing it, robot rock. We will robot rock. We will robot rock.
So since our demo reel was quite fast, I'm just going to quickly show you some of our specific project samples that we want to showcase to you. First up is the BPI RBG Rollout 2017. This is the retail banking group's rollout or sales rally wherein they had to cascade all of their goals for 2017, and they also strategized on their plans on how to best achieve these goals. So quickly, I'm just going to show you the highlights video that we did, basically detailing what we did for the event itself. So our mission for the event was to effectively cascade the BPI Retail Banking Group strategies to the 1,600 bank managers. So I'll just step by step go through the creative solutions that we gave them. Of course, we created the concept for the whole event, which was Power of the Present, Force of the Future. And of course, we also cascaded this to all of the collaterals for the event. And since the event had a very futuristic theme, we also did a 3D render of the logo itself. So of course, all of the LED content for the event itself was done by DCS. We did the logo loop, we did all of the segment breakers, and we also did the mood setter video. And we also had a shoot with the BPI heads cascading their goals and strategies for the year. And of course, we also managed the whole event. So since the event was a day long, of course there was speaker after speaker, we had to keep the audience engaged. So what we did was we created this journey map wherein they had to fill in keywords from the speaker's speeches. So after completing the journey map, they get a jacket at the end. After which they proceeded to their breakout rooms wherein they had to strategize and plan for the year. They were also each given a piece of the puzzle wherein they had to put in their goals and their objectives and their strategies for the year.
Good morning, Philippines! Good morning, world! Good morning, RBG Universe!
So as a nice synthesis activity, we had them place all the puzzle pieces together, and it forms the whole logo of the event, a kind of nice culmination for the whole event itself. So a lot of our clients are really interested in our capabilities for hologram because we create hologram content for modules or for stage holograms. So a sample of that is our hologram for Marlboro. This is the hologram content that we created for the launch of their new Marlboro Premium Black cigarettes. So the point of the hologram was to show that the designer of that Ferrari was also the designer of the Premium Black cigarettes packaging. So there's a lot of beauty shots of the product and a lot of premium renders of the packaging itself. So this hologram was shown at the start of the event, and it was also looped all throughout the event in small modules scattered around the event. So we also created the event content for the Vivo V5 phone launch, and as you will see, I'll show you a highlights video stitching together some of the snippets that we got online. So all of the ambient LED content, as well as a 3D model of the phone for the hologram, the LED content accompanying the performers, as well as some of the figures shown in the videos, of course, were done by VCS. So this is the highlights video that we created for Vivo. So a lot of you are very familiar with the Infographics video, and we'd like to show you a specific sample project that we did in partnership with the BPI Foundation. So this is for their BPI DOST Science Awards, which is an event that caters to high school students in which they want to encourage them to take a career path in science and be the seeds of change. So we like showing this video to our clients as a different way of approaching infographics videos. So as you can see, the use of texture, the use of color, and the movement of the animation itself is also very different from the 2D flat infographics that we're used to. So if you'd like to explore this different type of treatment with infographics video, we can discuss something. So quickly, I'd like to go through the generic workflow for our projects. Of course, this varies depending on the type of project that we will encounter. So first off, we start with the briefing stage, which is basically getting all of the details for the project, which is the objectives, the scope of the project, or what were the best practices from the previous project, or what were the challenges that you encountered. And once we get all of the details from the client, we move on to the proposal stage. So for the proposal stage, it can go either two ways. For some of our clients, they just give us all the details and they just want a cost estimate for their project. For some clients, they want the cost estimate to be accompanied with a pitch deck. So basically, the pitch deck is something like a patikim, or how we envision the project to be. So we give you a sample concept, we give you a sample treatment peg, an outline, just to give you a better idea of how we envision the project to be. And once the project is awarded to us, of course, we move on to further research and development. So for research, we research on how to better achieve the objectives and the goals for the project. And then for the development phase, this is where you see all the works in progress for the project. So all of the drafts, all of the online edits for the videos, etc. For the refinement stage, we really want to emphasize with our clients that we want to make it as collaborative as possible. Meaning all of the feedback and the comments that we get is something that really solidifies the effectiveness of a certain output. And then we move on to the last stage, which is delivery and final output. Of course, we hand over the final output to you. We set a meeting with our clients just to better gauge how the project went, so we can see an overall picture. For example, we see like how the rapport of the creatives and the accounts was with the client, what were the best practices, what were the challenges, and how we can improve on it. So we are an innovative team and we're committed to producing globally competitive content. So hopefully I've had your attention for quite some time now. If you have any questions or clarifications regarding our services, or if you'd like to discuss a specific requirement that you have, please feel free to text or email me. Again, this is Felicia Cruz. I'm the Business Dev Executive for Vitalstrats.